Now, before you even go to a database, I always tell researchers to start on a piece of paper and do a bit of brainstorming. So the first step if you go to the guide is to come up with a research question. And for today's session, we are going to use the sample topic of overviews of antibiotics in the management of otitis media. So that's going to be our example question. Once you have the question, the next step is to identify the main concepts in the question. So what are the main terms that you need to search on to get the results that you want? And in our case, the three main concepts are overviews, antibiotics, and otitis media. When you have identified these terms, I always put them in some sort of a table. I'll just briefly show you. So we'll pop our three main concepts into the three columns. And then the next step, step 3, is to come up with alternative terms. So they are synonyms, they are medical or layman's terms, US, UK variations, and there is a few ideas on here, and some tips as to how you can come up with these terms. Maybe like the more you read about your topic, the more terms you come across. You may want to talk to your supervisor or an expert in the field about your topic and ask them what other terms they may know. If you're doing a brief search in one of the databases, if I just put in to PubMed, let's say overviews, antibiotics, otitis media, and sort the results by relevancy, have a look at the relevant results and see what terms do the authors use in the title and the abstract. And you may want to add these terms to the list. Also, if you're aware of key articles in an area, it's a good idea to read them, read the title, read the abstract, read the author keywords, and see, is there any other terms that you may want to add? So in this table, I did a bit of a brainstorming, came up with some alternative terms for overviews, for antibiotics and otitis media. So that's step number 3. And then step number 4 is to also think about the controlled terms that are available. So, and in Medline, the controlled language used are the mesh terms. So the 3 blue ones in here are mesh terms.